Hi guys, this is Alisha from Scarlet Moon Creations, and I'm back with a new video. This is the announcement for my TBR, Pile of Possibilities, for the Bootcamp Readathon 3.0. Alright, so as I said, I'm here to talk about Bootcamp Readathon 3.0. This is a readathon created by Courtney at Tangible Reads. We're on year 3, back to the month we started in January, but this year it's for 2 weeks from January 1st to the 15th. The Bootcamp Readathon is a play on the military boot camp combined with reading books, and it's all about reading books, fitness, mindfulness, health, and community. You do not have to be an expert fitness person or super flexible or anything like that, and you don't have to be someone who has been in military or even boot camp to participate. It is set up and we welcome all abilities, and there's no stress. It's very chill. You do what you can when you can, and myself, the various other bootcamp instructors are here to help. There is also a Discord that you can join and get ideas for books and fitness and health things that you can do as well. So this year we have a little bit of a map going on, which I will put up on the screen here. We're going through the various steps of boot camp. Okay, so your orders are to have fun and to encourage others. No pressure, no shaming. Just do the best you can. Join the Discord that I already mentioned. All about community there. Various channels to help and have fun in and help you pick your books if necessary. There are graphics for bootcamp in there, including this map / step, and the bootcamp course, but also for your TBRs and your finished books, there are graphics. Then you can also include put memes and pictures of your progress as you go through the various steps of bootcamp. There is also an extra level challenge that you can check out by watching Courtney announcement video if you want to challenge yourself even more. There will be reading sprints throughout the 1st to the 15th. Not 24/7, but there are 20 of us instructors, including Courtney. So we'll be helping you get through those books and also offering you various ways to get through the wellness activities also. The Bootcamp Readathon kicks off at 12 a.m. Eastern, January 1st, and ends at 11:59 Eastern on January 15th. There will be kickoff reading sprints on the 1st and wrap-up sprints at 7 p.m. on the 15th on Tangible Reads, or at Tangible Reads on Courtney's channel. You can use the hashtags Bootcamp Readathon, BC Readathon, or Fitness Readathon. So there are 3 levels or 3 services you can enter bootcamp via: the Air Force, where you follow book prompts only; the Army, where you follow all the prompts for each section of bootcamp. That's the books plus the wellness prompts. Or the Marines, you follow all the prompts, books plus the wellness prompts, and you read another set of books. So it's double the amount of books. Progress through the course starts at MEPS and you follow the arrows to graduation. It's making a U, just so you guys know. You start at the top left, go to the right, then top right, then bottom right, then to your left while you're reading the map. There is a prompt specifically where you read a book, a favorite from one of us instructors. We have each provided you 2 options. They are all listed in the Discord, but also there's graphics for them there as well. And if you want to hear more, again, go watch Courtney's announcement video. Here are my fellow instructors. There's Ahtiya, Shauna, Shantel, Keda, Didi, Bonnie, Jessi, Keyuiana, Jaleesa, Mel, Koda, Leslie, MJ, Alisha, Kelly, Courtney, of course, and Paula and Nicole. I might have missed some things in discussing the Bootcamp Readathon. If I have, you can be sure Courtney has not. So again, go check out her announcement video for more details. Okay guys, let's go through the map real quick and then I can talk about mine. But we start off with MEPS. Top left, military entrance processing station. Then we're going to the barracks. The third location is the mess hall at the top right. Next, we come down to the shooting range. The penultimate location is bivouac, temporary encampment. And last but not least, graduation. You reach graduation, you have fulfilled boot camp. You reach all 6 sections. So, with that being said, let me talk about my TBR. One of my goals for 2026, I think a lot of people are having these goals, is to read what I own. Now, unlike a lot of people, I don't really have very many physical books that I own that I haven't read. I don't have space in my apartment. I haven't in a long time, so I don't even have very many bookshelves. I don't even have a bookcase. So I have not bought new books in years. I occasionally get stuff thrifted or from a little free library. But, and honestly, most of the stuff I've gotten gifted has been my friends' books. Most of which I've read, but I haven't gotten to all of them. So I have a very small physical TBR, and then my ebook TBR. The last couple of years I have gone and done like Stuff My Kindle Days and a couple of other things for Fab. So I have a little more of those, but again, not a ton. So I kind of want to prioritize those, which, you know, is fine. And if you're new here, you know, I don't usually do TBRs except for readathons. And then it's really hard for me to stick to a TBR. I don't see the purpose. If I'm not going to stick to it, I feel bad making one every month, like a lot of people do, and then not getting to it because I'm heavily a mood reader. So, like always, this will be a pile of possibilities that might repeat for several locations. Alright, so for me, at MEPS, the book we read has to be self-discovery, psych fiction, or non-fiction. You can easily Google or use your country's local web search to figure out what psych fiction is. Psychological fiction quite often pops up in mystery, thriller, suspense, but it can be in others or literary fiction and all that stuff. Self-discovery can also, I think, be in nonfiction as well. So you have your picks. Trying to go for shorter because we only have 2 weeks. One book I really would love to pick for this is kind of pushing it. The Ones Who Walk Away from Omelas is more philosophy fiction, but it's only 15 pages. Courtney, let me know if you allow it. Anyway, this and the other two are fiction. Well, no. One is, they're all books that I've been wanting to read in this kind of area. There is Into the Magic Shop, which is nonfiction. It's a little less than 300 pages. And then Demian, I'm putting the books up here. I don't remember the author names. I did not write them down. We'll see. All right, so those are my options for MEPS. Demian is also fiction and less than 300 pages, I believe. So not too bad, but those two might be a lot for this type of topic. I wouldn't be reading as quickly, if that makes sense. All right, my options for the barracks are a lot. All right, there's indie, military wrap, blue or green on the cover. There is a older series that I've been wanting to finish, the FBI Special Unit series, Bishop Special Unit series, I think it is, and that, yeah, Bishop Special Crimes Unit, by Kay Hooper, and it's completed, but I had stopped reading it a while ago. And FBI, does that count as military? I don't know. So I'll think about that. Sometimes they do have military members within the unit. But it's also, there's a paranormal element, which I think it's cool. So this is the mystery, thriller, suspense. I have some of my Stuff Your Kindle books that might fit this. Hoodoo Heaven, Her Monstrous Beast, and Children of Ahtiya. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. And Silver Spells. These are all indie authors or indie published. So I'm thinking about some of those. For Mess Hall, horror, fantasy, sci-fi, read physically. Now, I'm in the middle of reading the last trilogy for The Realm of the Elderling. And if I can get my hands on a physical copy of our January book, Fool's Quest, then I can include that because it's a chonker. I need to read it anyway in January. Several of the ones I already mentioned for the barracks could fit in here as well. Silver Spells, Her Monstrous Beast, Children of Ahtiya, Ahtiya. And we have The Shooting Range, Host Faith. Again, I'm trying to not add to a TBR that new books that I don't know of. So off the top of my head, Bad Witch Burning works. Bonnie's pick. And then for the Bivouac, comedy, cozy, erotica, romance options, that's one of the books I mentioned for the barracks could possibly fit here. And also, as far as cozy goes, there's, what is this series I kind of started recently by accident? From Bed to Cursed, The Witches of Thistle Grove, because I recently read Payback's a Witch. that could work. If I can get a copy of this series, the Small Town Romance series, of the last one with Her Own Two Hands, I can read that. Those are kind of cozy. I don't read too many cozies, but let me think, because I also have been reading cozy mysteries lately, and I started 2 this year. Oh, here we go. The Gethsemane Brown Mysteries, Death in D Minor can be an option, or the second book for Glimmer in Death. I don't remember the name of that book, but I'll put it on the screen here. And Graduation is just keeping up with Goodreads, and Storygraph. Storygraph is what I use, if you're wondering. So that's my potential TBR. Let me know if you're participating. During my sprints, I haven't picked the day and time yet, but announcements will be going out. And I will be doing yoga and meditation, stretching, so you can get some of that in. I know that Courtney will be doing exercises during hers. In the past, we've had members doing mental health games, or like a bingo or a random pick for mental health. Things for your self-care. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of things we can do when we talk about wellness, when we talk about fitness, when we talk about health. And if you have any ideas, please put them in the Discord, and let me know if you make your own TBRs. And I will see you guys on January 1st. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. Links in the description to all of the partners, to Courtney's announcement video, of course. I list all the books that I mentioned here, and a link to the Discord so you can join. Guys, let's get ready for 2026. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.